Hello. Yeah, I think we're live. Dean, if you try talking to me, hello everybody. Welcome to Villa versus Nottingham. Dean, say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we're live. Okay. Last game of the day. This is why you never have there's a can of deodorant I've dropped on the floor. It's all going Pete Tong. I need you to move that, Dean, so I need to reverse into that spot.
We don't need this kind of drama
This
on
is
the
why.
last
This
game
is
of the
why.
day.
This is why these 4:15 kickoffs on a Sunday evening are rare, and this is why, because it all goes Pete Tong. Right. So we have Villa Rockets taking on Nottinghamshire. This is a rare, like I said, rare 4:15 kickoff on a Sunday afternoon. And as you've heard, I'm delighted to be joined by WFA chairperson. He's on commentator one, but he wants me to lead on the headset. All around nice bloke, Dean Williams. How are we?
Oh, that's a very nice introduction. I definitely want you to lead, Greg, because you do it so well.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love the comment about all-round nice guy. I'm not sure everyone would agree with that. However, thank you very much.
Oh, point me in their direction and I'll set them straight.
And the feeling is mutual. You too are an all-round nice guy.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, this should be an interesting game. Villa Rockets will look to bounce back from a pretty heavy defeat to Teesside earlier on. 6-1 in that game. Nottinghamshire got a 4-1 victory over Norwich in a battle at the bottom.
Those are big 3 points, wasn't it?
Massive 3 points. Massive
Wow.
3 points. It's tight at the top and at the bottom of the table. We've almost got like mini leagues going on in one league. Just the 2024-25 Optegra Premiership continuing to deliver.
It's an opportunity, Greg, for both teams to elevate themselves up by a further place if they get the 3 points. Top 6 for Villa Rockets, potentially, and also for Nottinghamshire, the chance to get into ninth.
The ninth, that also depends on the game on Court A, doesn't it? The game between West Bromwich Albion and West Bromwich Albion and Brussels.
Yeah, true.
While unlikely, if West Bromwich Albion and Brussels were to get a win out of that game. There's a brilliant move here between Sam Langley and Matt Hadfield, and early pressure from Nottinghamshire. Bobby Allen able to try and launch a counter-attack from Villa. With Adam Langley in the corner. Still plenty of people around for such a late fixture on a
it's true, isn't it?
Sunday afternoon.
I mean, there was a box office game, wasn't there, between West Brom and Aspire, Greg, which got a hell of an audience.
I wouldn't know, Dean. I was playing on the other court, and no one clearly wanted to watch that one because everyone wanted to see what was going on.
Not strictly true,
including me.
Not strictly true.
No,
I did see the odd glimpse across by the people that should have been playing on the other court.
Yep, I was on the bench for a good while watching Aspire rather than watching my own team. Owen was coaching us and didn't even know what the score was at half time because he was too busy watching Aspire West Brom.
It's one of those moments. It's an Aspire West Brom game, as we know, is just literally not to be missed. So
Box
there
office.
are all eyes on it. Crumpy saying hi.
I said he should put the flag up for offside. I'm pointing out by the sideline. I want, if we're going for power hair, Crumpy's beard. Beard game is strong from Crumpy.
Yeah. Does mine count? I've not had a shave the last 2 days. I'd call it designer stubble, I think.
Anyway, it's a goal kick to Villa Rockets.
Say no more.
Moving swiftly on, Dean. Straight in with Matt Hadfield, but it'll be a 2-on-1. Too close to Adam Langley. Lewis fires towards Bobby Allen. Should run you through the lineups. Well, I've got Amir, Bubba, Ali in goal. Well, most defensive player, because Dave Lewis is wearing the green goalkeeper jersey, with Bobby Allen on one wing and Summer Rice on the other. They do have new signing Ireland international Liam Lynch on the bench. Scored a wonderful goal against us earlier.
He's done. I mean, I spoke to him as well. So welcome to him for his first competitive football in the Optegra Premiership, and I think he's really enjoyed it. You know, results are results, aren't they? But he's certainly been very, very buzzy when he's been on the court in terms of that effort and that energy he's put into it.
Really nice move from Nottingham. They're passing it around really well. Good touch down the line, and 180 from Hanfield, and front bump of Madam Langley over towards Brother Sam. Touch by Dave Lewis out to Summer Rice. Counter attack for Villa. Bobby Allen with the strike up towards Sean Donahoe. Went for it. Never touched it though, and it went out for a goal kick. You're sporting your WFA gold pin, Dean?
I am. They've gone down a storm there.
They have. The Phantom Mine's on my strike form.
So thank you for everyone that's purchased pin or pins. I mean, the badges have gone down absolutely brilliantly. It's, as we know, it's for an incredible cause in terms of benevolent fund. So that opportunity for us to establish a fund that's medium to long term and grows and can build and can be added to, and forget the craziness of my endurance 200-mile cycle that Nick Woodward and I are doing. It's anyone can raise money for the benevolent fund, so it's opened up a whole channel for us.
Don't worry, I was going to mention your cycle.
No,
you didn't have to shoehorn it in yourself. I was going to mention it.
It doesn't take much. You mentioned pin and that's it. Bang, we're in.
Your pin's nice. Now about me and my challenge.
Well, it's all for the same fund, of course. But believe me, I wouldn't be just doing my challenge for the fun of it. It's going to push me. And rightly so.
And Matthew Stevens and his coast-to-coast walk.
I know. That's amazing. I'm not sure how many miles that is, but that's a hell of an effort, that, from Matthew.
Summer Rice takes it down the line a bit more. We've just spoken about the badges. Sorry, Dean's gonna just sell a couple more while
never let it be known that I can't multitask.
While I do the commentary for a little bit. Dean, you can whisper all you like. That still came through on the stream.
Sorry.
Another five badges sold. Free kick to Nottingham. Sure. Getting their proper title. Feint one way. Down to Adam. Oh, brilliant ball to Matt Hadfield. Strike a goal. Easy for Bubba to clear. Nottinghamshire put together some really nice patterns of play this weekend.
That's what I've tended to do.
I'm really good at
not giving them the badges.
I'm really good at multitasking, he says, taking the payment and not giving the badges over.
We know multitasking doesn't exist, so terrible. Kath, I'm so sorry. I can't. There we go. I cannot multitask. That's official.
Took the money and went right. On with the commentary.
I'm now. How many other people have paid, and I haven't even given them the badges? I'm not sure. Hopefully nobody.
Oh, good interception by Bobby Allen from the goal kick. Summer Rice unable just to get the shot on target there. Matt Hadfield doing the fake on Dave Lewis there. Dave Lewis now returning the favour on Adam Langley and driving forward.
Other call, I don't know if you, sorry, Greg, I might have missed this, but West Bromwich Albion have taken the lead against near neighbours Frossels.
Have they?
Yep, they have indeed. So from a table perspective, we have West Brom will be sitting pretty at the end of the game week. 35 points from 13 games played. That's 4 points clear of Leeds Chariot having played a game. Chariot's having played a game less, which of course at the moment with this game as it is, means that Nottinghamshire will be going to game week 4.
I'm going to have to interrupt you there, Dean, because there's a chance here for Nottinghamshire. Oh, the counter-attack. Matt Hadfield out on the wing has been a revelation. Huge to see him in goal. That's a brilliant ball across for Sam Langley. His front bump was straight at Anna Ali. So experienced, he's now got it back under control. Do you want to finish that sentence before?
No, just saying that as it stands at the moment, then Nottinghamshire will be finishing 9th at the end of this game week, pushing Frossels down to 10th place. Still very tight at the bottom, as much as it is at the top.
On comes Liam Lynch. And off goes Summer Rise as Sam Langley keeps that ball in the corner. Matt Hadfield just couldn't get the pace on it to beat Dave Lewis. Allen does well to keep that in and drive round Sean Donaher, and the ball finds its way into the back of the net. Villa Rockets take the lead. Ball down the line from Dave Lewis, was kept in well by Bobby Allen, turned inside Adam Langley.
Change of pace.
Yeah, had the pace.
Change of pace.
You don't often get that in Belgium. We recommend them all speed tested. But it did look like he just galloped on and got around Sean Donaher.
To clarify for the listeners, I think that's anticipation, isn't it? So if you're already starting that momentum, that movement, it will look as if you've got that zip. But certainly from that perspective, I think Bobby Allen anticipated that beautifully.
Robert, as he's known on the system, because that's Robert Allen. Robert Allen has scored that goal.
I'm not sure he'd want us to say Robert.
Well then, you should have
maybe.
You should have a word with his parents for putting the.
Maybe I might be wrong.
For putting Robert on the system, but I'm going by what it says on the system. Robert has scored that goal. Liam then just trying to work this wide so he can flick it out to Dave Lewis. On one given in favour of Nottinghamshire. Do you want to explain the 2-on-1 rule, Dean, for anyone that might be watching for the first time?
Explain.
You mean you're not paying attention?
I am paying attention.
Do you mean you're not paying attention to what I'm talking about, Dean?
I am, of course I am.
I'm so offended.
Of course I am.
Do you want to explain the 2-on-1 rule?
I think it's a lot better if I hear you say it.
No, well, that's a cop-out answer if ever I've heard one. And you are going to, as the chairperson of WFA, explain to the viewers what a 2-on-1 is. Pop quiz.
Well, 3 metre radius.
Yep.
And the idea behind it is we want a fair and equitable battle. So what we don't want...
Oh! I'm going to have to cut you off.
That's okay, don't worry.
I'm sure you won't mind, because that is a sensational finish from Bobby Allen. He's whipped all the way around that and fired it in off that far post. That is exquisite. That may well be up there as a goal of the season contender. That is just sensational. And he doubled...
Did
Their
Liam
advantage.
Lynch get a touch on that?
I don't think so.
Don't think so. It'd be unfair to claim that, surely.
He's doubled his side's advantage and doubled his tally within a matter of minutes. It's 2-0 to Villa now. They've got a real stranglehold on this game. Dave Lewis trying to bring this ball forward. Right, so back to what you were saying about us wanting to have a fair and reputable game.
Yeah, so the 2-on-run rule, the 3-metre radius. So effectively for us, we want that fair and equitable challenge and competitive elements of the game. What we don't want is to be seeing two people invading within that 3-metre radius and therefore having that bunch of chairs that are in that area at the same time. Keeps the game moving very freely. You gave me a round of applause there, Greg.
I did.
Thank you very much.
That's a fantastic politician's description of what it's all about.
It took me a while, actually, when I first started to
I can tell.
pick that up. Would you explain that any differently for our listeners?
I'd simply say you can't have two players from one team within 3 metres of the ball and
There you
a
go.
player of the opposing team.
I think you find it's exactly what I said. I just used a
Just
few more words.
Just without the mumbo jumbo about fair and reputable game. Got to keep it short and succinct. Because you start going on about that, we nearly missed the goal.
Yeah, well, that is very true.
I had to cut you off mid-sentence.
That is very true.
And it's a shame for Nottingham because they played some really nice football.
Yeah.
They've just lost their way now. They've lost the parity of the game. Fired by Dave Lewis straight at Sean Donoghue.
Bobby Allen will be hunting a hat-trick here, I think, Greg.
Robert will be. Yeah, Bobby will be. But the hello, I can just keep calling him Robert for before he starts to get annoyed.
Be a lovely way to end the weekend. I think Nottinghamshire, because of some of the success they've had this weekend with the results, they started brightly, didn't they? So you can see that confidence in their game to start with. I think what's important for them, 2-0's not an unassailable lead, but the reality is, it'll be interesting to see if they can still stay with that confidence for the remainder of the game.
Yeah, it's a fair point. It's a very fair point, Dean. 30 seconds left of this first half. Oh, ball from Dave Lewis down to Liam Lynch, and God, just goes past that near post. That was a great puck. We were right in line with that. There was like an arrow straight towards Liam Lynch, who couldn't quite contact he would have wanted. Just lost their way, Nottingham. Need to get to half-time and rebuild. As we hit triple zeros on the clock and enter in the additional time, referee Pete Westmoreland wants to add on.
Would it be right in saying, Greg, you may know the answer to this, is Bubba Ali was...
As the half-time whistle goes, and we'll just say half-time, Villa Rockets 2, Nottinghamshire PFC 0, and quickfire double salvo, brilliant goals from Bobby Allen. After Nottinghamshire had started really brightly, playing some nice football and popping the ball around quite nicely, actually. But it is them who are on the losing end of a 2-0 scoreline at half-time. Dean, what were you going to say?
I was going to say about Bubba Ali, because the WFA is proudly 20 years old this year. It was.
Are you about to ask me if Bob was a founding member of the WFA?
I think he may have been, from what I've heard. I'm not sure.
I like to proclaim that I'm a fountain of all knowledge for amateur football.
What's the answer?
But the fountain has run dry in this case.
Oh.
There's a lack of water supply in this area.
I'm sure I heard him. It's one of those things that I'm not absolutely certain that I've got that right, but something tells me that maybe he is one of those founding members.
We're selling more badges, right? We'll take a break. You, Dean, you sell more badges, and we'll be back for the second half shortly. Hello everybody and welcome back to the second half here between Villa Rockets PFC and Nottinghamshire. You join myself, Greg Baxter, and WFA chairperson and chief salesperson for the WFA Gorkin badges, Dean Williams.
Feels like The Apprentice, that. Who sold the most?
Who has sold the most? Is it you or is it you, Ryan?
Don't know, because it's not that competitive, Greg. It's about everyone pulling together and
That sounds like the answer. That sounds like the answer of a man who's not top of the sales leaderboard. Bet you, if you were top, you'd be going, ah, yeah, I've got the most, look at me.
No, it's all about team, Greg.
If you say so, Dean.
It is.
A couple of substitutions at half-time for Nottinghamshire, who I'm pretty certain have broken the record for most subs made in a weekend, by the way. It's ridiculous. The rotation has been...
I heard you say that on other commentary, actually.
Did it earlier.
I didn't really notice that.
Oh, the game against Brussels yesterday broke the record, I'm pretty sure, for subs in a match.
Using the squad.
And then some. So Leighton G and Kieran Wade on for Adam Langley and Matt Hadfield. And there's a goal for Liam Lynch at the back post. He's settled into life in the Optegra Premiership really nicely.
A couple of goals across the weekend, I think, Greg, from memory.
A couple of goals today. Scored against us earlier.
Yeah.
Really nice move. Tucked in at the back post nicely. Put the goal on. I was too busy doing substitutions. How rude is the score when I do substitutions? 3-0. That gives them just that little bit of daylight now. You know, 2-0 is the most dangerous scoreline in football.
They look comfortable, don't they, now?
Sam Langley and Liam Lynch battling to come to Bobby Allen, flick back to Dave Lewis, strike, blocked by Sean Donovan, flick forward by Kieran Wade. Bobby Allen has a risky pass, but Leighton G, all he does is just punt it up towards Dave Lewis, and bit end to end now. Good pick off from Bobby Allen. And Liam Lynch, this is nice from Villa. Ball from Bobby Allen across to Liam Lynch, and that was leathered.
Yes.
By Liam.
I think the two of them actually, they look thick as thieves, don't they? At times, I think they've there's a markings of a decent relationship there.
Well, that's ended because he's been subbed off, Bobby Allen.
Jinxed that, didn't I?
I had a terrible commentator's curse earlier. That Leeds Greenbank game. I was praising Greenbank for how they responded to the really early goal from Leeds. You know, they spent 15 minutes defending, and then immediately as I said that, they conceded from a corner.
Yeah, see.
Summer Rice back on for Bobby Allen. I think he'll be begging his dad Stu to get back on because he's on a hat-trick.
Yeah.
Which I think is what he's going over to explain now.
Yeah.
You're not getting back.
I'll have a look.
There's fat chance you're getting back on. Dave Lewis. Liam Lynch. Done really well since coming on as Liam Lynch. Keeps that in, had to go. Deflects off Sean Donoghue and out for, well, it would have been a kick in, but the referee's given a free kick in favour of Nottinghamshire. I think we're about to drop some knowledge there, Dean.
Yeah, well, yeah, West Brom just extended their lead against West Bromwich Albion Brussels. I think that's the fourth, I think. Yep, 4-0. I think we can safely say that that's a superb weekend from West Bromwich Albion.
Oh, brilliant weekend.
So just to recap on that, unless something dramatic happens in that game, played 13, won 11, drawn 2, lost 0.
Summarise. Good pick off from Leighton G. While it puts West Brom in a good position,
Yeah.
the fixture remaining, it's far from over. West Brom got to play Newcastle twice. T-side again. Dave Lewis has a strike from range. It goes just wide of the far post. Goal kick. Yeah, Leeds again, I believe. It's not
Oh, it's certainly not over, is it? I think there's a 4-point cushion, but in reality,
Liam Lynch
that can
intercepts
be
that goal kick from Sean Donoghue.
eradicated very quickly. Back to this game, Villa Rockets again, unless something unusual happens, they'll be finishing the top 6 at the end of game week 3.
They go back above Sevenoaks, who leapfrogged them after their winning against Middlesbrough just a short while ago. Free kick against Leighton Jeeves, too heavy on the contact, a bit excessive. Samurai straight into the side of Sam Langley's chair. Sean Donoghue does well to find Leighton G there. That's gone all the way out for a corner. We've mentioned Steve Crumb's beard, haven't we?
We have.
It's a magnificent beard. He stood right in front of me. It's magnificent. It's glorious, Steve. It's glorious. I've broken his poker face. He's meant to be really serious here. He's too busy laughing and nearly... Well, good job he was alert there. Nearly got taken out by Samurai in reverse. Kieran Wade turned around by Dave Lewis. Going to go into the corner. Sam Langley and out for kick in to Villa. Then it's down to Lynch. Looking it nicely between the two of them. Lynch flicks it back towards Lewis. Not quite enough pace on it. Dave Lewis has a shot at the near post, has to be saved by Sam Langley. Liam Lynch. It was never there for the strike, really. Always going to go wide. You wouldn't have done that, Dean, would you, if you're in a similar position? You always look to find the pass back.
Are you trying to explain to people that I might be quite cautious in my approach?
No, I meant more team-minded and team-orientated.
Lovely.
But it's interesting your mind took you to cautious team. Do you want to talk about that some more?
I would argue, why not? You never know. But again, unless that was going to be hit at an extraordinary angle, that was not going to trouble anyone. I don't think. I agree.
I mean, I'm pretty certain the chair was on the post, so I don't think it would have scored. Oh, a bit of four-out play from Villa. He's come back though. Kieran Wade comes to Dave Lewis. Another 2-on-1 given in favour of Nottinghamshire. Another fantastic weekending for many people that
Really
listening to
good.
this on their way home.
Yeah, really good.
Some have got early finishes, luckily.
You're not bitter about that, are you, Mr. Baxter?
No. I love being here, Dean.
I think
I see it through to the end. Me.
it's been a super weekend. I think the battle at the top, but also equally the battle at the bottom, It's intriguing, isn't it? It's exactly what we, from a neutral perspective, is exactly what we want. Your side, Teesside, Greg are making a real fist of that battle at the top as well. So, I mean, look, long may that continue. The game, the quality on show, but also it's not just about being gung-ho and offensive. I think some of the defensive quality that's on show in terms of the tactics that we're seeing now. So fair credit to the coaches and the players themselves for, you know, finding new innovative ways, but also digging in and doing both parts of the game so well. I think I had the pleasure of commentating on Leeds Chariots and Teesside yesterday as my first solo commentary game, and some of the defensive quality in that game is amazing, absolutely amazing. In which you got a few mentions for your own defensive quality during that game.
I wasn't going to say it, but
It's a great game, that. I really enjoyed that. 0-0, but great game.
it was. It was very good. Right, Bobby Allen has 7.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably 8.5 given added time to get his hat-trick. As Liam Lynch goes off. If that is the last we see of Liam Lynch's debut weekend, it's been a very good and successful weekend for him.
Yeah.
The journey back over the Irish Sea, along with Sean Donoghue, will be on that ferry as well, I'm sure. With Brother Tom, so 3 Irish. Contingent of 4 if you count Naglis in the Championship with the Rockets Lions.
Yeah. It was actually very impressive in the last Championship weekend.
Made it into the Team of the Week, if I
think he did.
Recall
Very good.
correctly.
I spoke to Liam Lynch, in terms of how are you finding it, pace, that kind of stuff, and I mean his record today suggests that he's fitted in really nicely, but just from his own words as well, in his own reflections, definitely noticed the pace of the game was something that he had to very quickly adjust to. He appears to be coping admirably.
Taking it like a duck to water.
Yeah.
Dave Lewis firing that across towards Summer Rise, cut out. Ball fired back from Kieran Wade rather recklessly. Dave Lewis. Cut out by Donoghue. G and Allen battling forward. Dave Lewis front opposite. Cut out by Sam Langley towards Leighton G. Good pass back, Sam Langley. Ball gets round the back of Summer Rice and Kieran Wade can't quite keep it in. Surprised we've not seen a substitution again from Nottinghamshire. Although they did leave the first half as it was, so maybe they're doing 20 minutes and 20 minutes as West Brom get another goal on court A.
Yeah.
I think that's their fifth goal for West Brom.
Yeah, I think it is.
I spoke it into existence because they've just reversed the double change. And back on come Matt Hadfield, Adam Langley for Kieran Wade and Leighton G.
I may have been listening to you, Greg. Just reference to the other call with West Bromwich Albion. They are, I think the term is, they are purring.
Hadfield comes across. Will be a 2-on-1 though. Free kick to Nottinghamshire. That's gone down well on this side of the court. Not so well with Dave Lewis. It's 6 for West Brom on court A.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no sympathy there, is there, for their near near partners.
Not at all. But they've got a job to do. They're going for the league title.
Yeah.
Tossers want to keep the goal difference down to there. It's tight at the bottom as it is at the top.
Yeah.
Dave Lewis fired down towards Bobby Allen, who will be counting down the seconds, but he wants to get this hat-trick, I'm sure. Fired across, Dave Lewis, brilliant ball, Summerise. Well saved by Adam Langley. Brilliant ball from Dave Lewis. Sam Langley from him, but it toward Adam Langley. Good ball from Adam Langley. Matt Hadfield couldn't quite keep it in. So 1 in favour of Villa Rockets. This is full time on Court A. West Brom 6, West Brom now been Throssell's 0. And West Brom will finish game week 3 top of the table. Bobby Allen duking one way and then the other. After 90 seconds or so. Deflection off Adam Langley took it closer to Sean Donoghue. Advantage played. They've looked straight to Adam Langley. One final substitution for 40 seconds. Liam Lynch gets a little cameo at the end of the game. Liam Lynch, nearly got that round Sean Donoghue. The 4th goal for Villa. Matt Hadfield passing it between Langley. Pass it back towards Dave Lewis. Not quite enough pace on it. As we're into the last 10 seconds for 0-0s on game week 3. Dave Lewis fired towards Lynch. Hadfield tries to get round Lewis. Then gets driven through. It's over time for one last goal. For Villa Rockets. Dave Lewis off the back of Sean Donoghue's sharing out for a corner. We won't have time for the corner. There it is. Full time. You don't have to whisper. They heard that as well, Dave. You're whispering to me they heard you.
It's not, I must take it away from my mouth before I say it. Player of the match, I was going to say.
Bobby Allen
Correct.
Two great. I didn't realise that was a. Sorry.
It
I
was
thought
a quiz.
that was an opinionated question, not a quiz
it was
question.
a quiz. It was a quiz. No, completely.
Two great goals.
Yeah.
Proves to be the difference in the first half. Really good from Villa. For Nottingham, I think they can take some pride out of how they played in the first half. Really good passage of play, trying to pass it, but just in the end got undone by a couple of bits of quality, and that is the difference, and that is the end of game week 3 of the 2024-25 Optegra Premiership.
It was so quick.
2 weekends left. We're back up here at the beginning of April.
Yep.
For game week 4. Some more fantastic fixtures of Powershare football. So thank you to everyone that has joined us across the weekend. Thank you to Dean for joining me for this one.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you everyone for listening and being part of another really special weekend as well.
It's been a delight as always. Thank you everyone, and we'll see you all in April.